Hello there! It's me once again, Sir Norman Villanueva Alfonso, and I will be your host for this LEPT Reviewer General Education, Gen Ed 8 in particular, about the topic ethics. This reviewer contains various information on generally acceptable knowledge, ideas, concepts, and principles, even theories and practices. The contents was adapted from various publicly acknowledged authors, theory scholars, and professors whose work are commonly utilized in the academy. This review material is primarily aimed at helping and guiding reviewees in their goal to be a successful licensed professional teacher. It is my humble prayer that this review material be of great help and motivate you to prepare and study better for the LEPT. May the Lord our God, who is full of grace and wisdom, be upon you in these challenging times. Now, let us test yourself by choosing the correct answer for each question. Let us now begin. Question number 1. According to Plato, what matters more for the human being? Your choices are A. Mind, B. Courageous spirit, C. Soul, D. Body. The correct answer is C. Soul. For Aristotle, what should govern all of life's activities of man? A. Happiness, B. Know thyself, C. Reason, D. Golden mean. The correct answer is C. Reason. Question number 3. In this chaotic life, man needs a quiet world and rational mind to experience the beauty of a quiet reflection. What is the best thing to do such? A. Manipulation, B. Meditation, C. Devotion, D. Introspection. And the correct answer is B. Meditation. Number 4. Plato and Aristotle believes that God is the summum bonum. This Latin word means that God is A. All-knowing, B. Truth and life, C. Supreme good, D. All-powerful. The correct answer is C. Supreme good. Teacher Gastadores is receiving a salary grade 21 each month, but she lives her life in extremes, wherein every payday she will spend more than she needed, and when she's broke, she borrows money from her colleagues. In Aristotle's teaching, living a life in moderation is doing things in consonance with reason. Which theory best describes the situation? A. Theory of form, B. Theory of management, C. Theory of golden mean, D. Theory of empiricism. And the correct answer is C. Theory of golden mean. Question number 6. Teacher Appy, who is a new teacher, after several months of teaching, she was verbally abused and bullied by her head teacher. Instead of reacting violently, she just keeps in silence and continued doing and improving her task. However, two of her colleagues reported the situation to their principal. Knowing the actual truth, what would be the best advice you can give to Teacher Appy if the principal will ask her to report to her office? A. Don't be so naive. File a case against the head teacher. B. Report the case to the division office, never mind the principal. C. Just don't listen to whatever the principal will say. She's biased. D. Tell the principal about the truth of the matter and accept her advice if you think it is right and fair. And the correct answer is letter D. According to Descartes' philosophy, rationality and activity of man's mind is at the center of his being. In Latin, it is known as cogito ergo sum. What is the translation of the Latin word? A. Nomen is an island. B. Whatever will be, will be. C. I am what I am. D. I think, therefore I am. The correct answer is D. Question number 8. The highest and ultimate essence of every human being is A. To achieve the highest level of self-actualization. B. To do good things while still living. C. To strive for the highest and absolute good. D. To search for the ultimate reason of things. And the correct answer is to strive for the highest and absolute good. Question number 9. Bryn and Amanda got married after 3 days of knowing each other. They met in a party and instantly fell in love with each other. But after a week, they filed a divorce. Their love was just A. Romantic love, B. Platonic love, C. Erotic love, D. Fatulous love. The correct answer is fatulous love. In controversies like surrogate mothering, genetic manipulation of fetuses, and stem cell research, which ethical issue applies to it? A. Medical ethics, B. Virtue ethics, C. Bioethics, D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Bioethics. In terms of work ethics, which generation is entrepreneurial, flexible, and self-reliant? A. Gen Z, B. Millennials, C. Gen X, D. Baby Boomers. And the correct answer is B. Millennials. Number 12. Teachers have the duty to actively carry out the policies of the state. What must he take in order to effect this? A. Take a course in ethics. B. Pass the civil service exam. C. Pass the licensure examination for teachers. D. Take an oath as a professional teacher. The correct answer is D. Take an oath as a professional teacher. Which of the following is not commendable act of a teacher? A. Maintain dignified personality at all times. B. Recognition of God as the one who guided his destiny. C. Submission to the press any justifiable criticism against another teacher. D. Transacting all official business through proper channel. The correct answer is submission to the press any justifiable criticism against another teacher. That is not commendable act. Question number 14. Teacher Gilas just passed the Lept and applied for a teaching job in a central school. The district supervisor promised her a position if she is willing to give her 1 month's salary in advance. If you are Teacher Gilas, how will you react to this situation? A. Accept the offer because it is difficult to land a job nowadays. B. Refuse to pay but still apply for the position. C. Accept the offer and mark the money to be used as evidence. D. Report the matter to the higher authorities. The correct answer is B. Refuse to pay but still apply for the position. Teacher highest obligation is to live with blank at all times, whether in school, in home, or elsewhere. A. Kindness. B. Humility. C. Goodness. D. Dignity. E. All of the above. The correct answer is D. Dignity. 16. A teacher shall place premium on blank as the primary principle of personal behavior in all relationship with others and in all situation. A. Professionalism. B. Humility. C. Self-discipline. D. Faith in God. E. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Self-discipline. 17. Teacher Pacicat openly criticizes before her class the policy on school uniform. Which ethical principle is violated? A. Respect for institution. B. Respect for authority. C. Respect for colleagues. D. Respect for students. And E. All of the above. The correct answer is respect for authority. Number 18. Teacher Joy, in her desire to motivate her students to study very well, posted the scores of all her students at the end of the periodic test. Is the act in accordance with ethical principle? A. Yes, the intention is very good to motivate the student. B. Yes, scores are not yet grades anyway. C. Yes, if the scores are high, and no, if the scores are low. D. No, it violates the principle of confidentiality of score and grades. And the correct answer is D. Question number 19. Bombie complains to you about her failing grade in first grading period. You recompute it and indeed you find a significant error in your computation. But your decision is not to accept the erroneous computation for fear that you lose credibility. Is this morally right? The choices are A. Yes. As a teacher, you must always maintain your credibility. B. Yes. As a teacher, you are the authority to decide what grade you will give to student. C. No. The reason for not accepting error is flimsy. D. No. The end does not justify the means. The correct answer is D. No, the end does not justify the means. Teacher Bimby knows that their neighbor is a suspected drug pusher but keeps quiet in order not to be involved in any investigation. Which principle of morality does Teacher Bimby fail to apply? A. Between two evil, do the lesser evil. B. The principle of double standard. C. In doing what is right, think of its possible consequences. D. The end does not justify the means. The correct answer is D. The end does not justify the means. Question number 21. A teacher shall behave with honor and dignity at all times. What activity should she refrain from indulging? 1. Gossiping. 2. Smoking and drinking. 3. Illicit relation. 4. Gambling such as lotto betting. Your choices are A. Illicit relation only. That is number 3. B. Gossiping, illicit relation, gambling such as lotto betting. That is number 1, 3, and 4. Letter C. Gossiping, smoking and drinking, and illicit relation. Letter D, that is 1, gossiping, 2, smoking and drinking, 3, illicit relation, 4, gambling, lotto betting. And the correct answer is letter D. Now, question number 22. What norm of conduct does Teacher Aren manifested by being loyal to the Republic and to the Filipino people? A. By being a good citizen. B. By being nationalistic and patriotic. C. By being loyal to the Philippine Constitution. D. By being highly professional. The correct answer is B. By being nationalistic and patriotic. What principle of moral discernment applies to fire victim who decided to jump over a 7-story building rather than to die by being burned to death? A. Principle of bravery. B. Principle of lesser evil. C. Principle of formal cooperation. D. Principle of material cooperation. The correct answer is principle of lesser evil. 4. What principle applies to euthanasia? Removal of life-sustaining machines and allowing the patient to die when doctors believe that the patient can no longer medically survive. A. Principle of material cooperation. B. Principle of lesser evil. C. Principle of formal cooperation. D. Principle of double effect. The correct answer is D. Principle of double effect. 5. There is an English-speaking foreigner in your class. The local students perceive him to be superior. To which Filipino traits does this point? A. Hospitality trait. B. Friendliness trait. C. Colonial mentality. D. Lack of confidence. The correct answer is C. Colonial mentality. The most effective way of preventing sexually transmitted disease is by using contraceptive methods. B. By having only one partner, that is monogamy. C. By having regular medical checkup. D. By abstinence. And the correct answer is D. By abstinence. 7. Which of the following proposes that actions, rules, or policies should be ethically measured and evaluated by their consequences and not by the intentions or motives of the agent? A. Virtue ethics. B. Consequentialist ethics. C. Justice framework. D. Natural law. The correct answer is consequentialist ethics. Number 28. It refers to having or lacking moral virtue. A. Moral. B. Moral character. C. Morality. D. Ethics. The correct answer is moral character. Now, it refers to the basic or motive for action, decision, or conviction. A. Reason. B. Moral character. C. Morality. D. Ethics. The correct answer is reason. 30. Which of the following are not parts of non-moral standards? Social etiquettes, social rules, good manners, natural law. The correct answer is natural law. What is moral law? A. 10 Commandments. B. Doing the commandments from the divine law. C. Doing the universal laws. D. Doing good. and avoiding evil. The correct answer is letter D, doing good and avoiding evil. What will be the effect if you did not comply in a non-moral standard? A. It causes guilt. B. It may cause you to be subjected under the law of God. C. It may only cause shame and embarrassment. D. It may cause you to be subjected under the law of human. And the correct answer is, it may only cause shame and embarrassment. 33. It means doing the right thing even at the risk of inconvenience, ridicule, punishment, or loss of job, security, or social status. A. Reason. B. Moral courage. C. Impartiality. D. Kindness. The correct answer is moral courage. 4. This framework focuses on duty, obligations, and rights instead of consequences or ends. A. Virtue ethics. B. Consequential ethics. C. Deontological ethics. D. Teleological ethics. The correct answer is C. Deontological ethics. Principle of justice that decisions ought to be based on objective criteria rather than on the basis of bias or prejudice. A. Virtue ethics. B. Impartiality. C. Humanitarian reasons. D. Teleological ethics. And the correct answer is impartiality. It deals with what is right for a society to do and how it should act as a whole. It focuses on what may be deemed as proper behavior for people as a whole. A. Virtue ethics. B. Business ethics. C. Social ethics. D. Bioethics. The correct answer is C. Social ethics. Gimikhera is 7 months pregnant. She loves partying and drinking alcohol every weekend with her friends. What is the most common birth defect in babies born to mothers who drink alcohol while pregnant? A. Spinal. B. PIDA. B. Limb deformities. C. Fetal alcohol syndrome. D. Fetal alcohol dependence. The correct answer is fetal alcohol syndrome. 38. It is craving for sexual gratification due to androgens and estrogens. A. Attraction. B. Attachment. C. Love. D. Lust. And the correct answer is lust. Which is unethical on the part of professional teacher? He, she does not know the terms and conditions of his, her employment. B. He, she avoids jeopardizing the interests and welfare of the learners. C. He, she establishes cordial relations with the community. D. He, she evaluates the learner's work only in merit of academic performance. The correct answer is A. He, she does not know the terms and conditions of his, her employment. How will a teacher show a good reputation with respect to financial matters? A. Sell shirts and branded bags to well-to-do parents. B. Support his, her family at all costs. C. Pays for meals and snacks of his, her co-teachers with the community. And then D. Settle his, her debts and loans. The correct answer is letter D. Settle his, her debts and loans. 1. Miss Assuming posted her two-piece swimwear picture in her FB page. She received negative comments from the community and stakeholders. Miss Assuming justified She has the right to post anything on her FB account since it was her personal account. Is it right to miss assuming to do such? A. Yes. Learners and stakeholders have no right to prejudice nor discriminate her. B. Yes. After all, the interests and welfare of the learners are of first and foremost concern. C. No, because teacher is endowed to live with dignity at all times. D. No, because FB account can be hacked and scandalous. C is the correct answer because teacher is endowed to live with dignity at all times. 42. Which of the following is considered as academic freedom? Not sharing the product of his researches and investigation. B. Confidential information shall not be drawn to the proper authorities for appropriate remedial action. C. Academic freedom is absolute. D. Academic freedom is limited. The correct answer is D. Academic freedom is limited. Teacher Tuttle does not personally agree with school policy. What is her professional responsibility? A. Be indifferent about it but exert effort to understand it. B. Make an honest effort to understand, support, and carry out the school policy even if she does not personally agree. C. Remain connected with the school but defy the policy. D. Lead a campaign against its abolition. The correct answer is B. Make an honest effort to understand, support, and carry out the school policy even if she does not personally agree. Question number 44. A school's academic coordinator has been found to have engaged in gambling, which has caused him to be absent most of the time. Can his certificate of registration as a teacher be revoked? A. No, unless proven guilty. B. No, because he's protected by his right as a teacher. C. Yes, because habitual gambling is dishonorable conduct and against the practice of teaching. Letter D. Yes, because he's incompetent. The correct answer is C. Habitual gambling is dishonorable conduct and against the practice of teaching. Okay, question number 45. Mr. Butante, a private high school teacher, is being hired by a certain gubernatorial candidate to serve as one of his poll watchers. Is this allowed? A. Yes, it is one his rights as a Filipino citizen to support any candidate of his choice. B. No, unless his principal allows him to do so. C. Yes, he is a private school teacher and not a public school teacher. D. No, it is not allowed regardless if he is a public or private school teacher. The correct answer is letter D. He is not allowed regardless if he is a public or private school teacher. 6. What was the degree of moral certitude when USA decided to drop the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki to prevent mass death by a land invasion of Japan? A. Certain. B. Doubtful. C. Perplexed. D. Probable. The correct answer is A. Certain. Number 47. What is the degree or moral certitude of Spam who entered into marriage only out of obedience to her parents, but uncertain whether she wanted marriage at all? A. Certain. B. Doubtful. C. Perplexed. D. Probable. The correct answer is B. Doubtful. 48. Which of the following is regarded as a cause of revocation of the certificate of registration, suspension from the practice of the teaching profession, and cancellation of temporary or special permit. A. Violation of the Code of Ethics of Professional Teachers. B. Gross incompetence, gross negligence, or ignorance of the practice teaching. C. Immoral, unprofessional, or dishonorable conduct. D. All of the above. And the correct answer is D. All of the above. Which theory states that moral judgments express positive or negative feelings? A. Ethical relativism. B. Utilitarianism. C. Ethical subjectivism. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. Ethical relativism. Question number 50, the last question. What is the first step in the moral reasoning model? A. Compare the alternatives with the virtuous principles. B. Consider the consequences. C. Make a decision. D. Gather the facts. The correct answer is D. Gather the facts. Remember this, that you can go into battle without the proper tools to defeat your foe. The same is true in taking the board exam. You need to plan and strategize your actions as part of proper preparation. Feed not only your intellect, but also be emotionally stable, physically healthy, and spiritually ready. God bless you and achieve your dream. Let me share you this Bible verse as a promise from the Lord. Therefore I tell you, everything you pray and ask for, believe that you receive it, and it will be yours. Mark 11:24.